Welcome back to 12 Days of Star Signs. I'm your host, Salona Pamplona, the Postmodern Oracle. And today we are going over all things Aquarius. That's why I wore my leather jacket. It's a little bit rebellious. Now, this is all related to the mythology of Ganymede. He was very handsome, and Zeus took a liking to him and basically brought him on, even though he was a prince, as a servant and a cupbearer. So everything was going fine. Zeus was even paying his father, like a stipend for having Ganymede work for him. But one day Ganymede just woke up and was like, this isn't for me. Like, this isn't right. This isn't working. And was so upset that he spilled all of Zeus's wine all over Earth, creating a massive flood. Now, this caused a lot of damage. And typically Zeus would get upset, but for some reason, in this instance, Zeus realized, oh, I am not being fair. And because of that, he, really changed things. And what Ganymede teaches us is freedom and equality. And this idea that, like, pulling up a little rebellion actually helps everyone. And by the way, the spilling of the wine, hashtag he literally spilled the tea, is why we get the water symbol, or this fluid, like water-like symbol. And that's also why Aquarius, even though it's an air sign, is often mistaken for a water sign. But like I said, it's actually an air sign, and it's a fixed air sign, giving it a very different interpretation than we would to the other two air signs we've already seen, Libra and Gemini. So remember, air is intellectual, it's friendly, it's chatty. The fix makes it very stable and dependable. Now, when we look at the interpretations that this can give us for the sign, I believe that this is where we get our visionary aspects of Aquarius. I think that the air with the intellect, being able to see things in your mind, but then combining it with the fixed nature allows Aquarius to take what it thinks and keep it in a stable vision, whereas Gemini and Libra can go where the air flows with them. We do have rebelliousness as a very big part of the Aquarian archetype. I think, first of all, because Ganymede just did what he needed to do. But think about fixed air. When you have air, clear intellect, and fixed energy, which is unmovable, if it's contradicted, it's not going to actually be moved away. It's going to be able to stand where it is and rebel against the things that want to move it. It's going to resist. There's a resistance. Vive la résistance. There's also a humanitarian aspect to this sign because of Ganymede. He didn't just do it for him, he did it for anyone who was a servant of Zeus. But at the same time, air signs are known to really connect with people in a deep way. And so by rebelling, there's that opportunity to take that intellect and that human connection and create some kind of stable shift for all. Now, how does this impact your chart? You already know. We go to the outer layer of your chart. We look for the glyph that is represented by Aquarius, the water-like sign, and you ask what planets are it in, what house is it in, and if there's an empty house, you get to remember that there's no problem with that. That's not good or bad. It just means it's not a focus for you in this lifetime. Now, if you have any questions, we've only got one sign left after this one. Feel free to contact me to figure out how you can take this information and apply it practically and magically into your life.